Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I have not really had the opportunity to go out and film, so I've just been silent and I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, so I've just been silent. But big, exciting news, I found a new place and it's an actual house. And I'm so excited because it has a huge yard and it's really pretty and it's awesome. I'm just so happy. I'm over the moon and I move out next week. And it's just gonna be me and my kiddo. No more relationships. Let me tell you. I I just have a terrible track record. I don't know if I'm capable of having a healthy relationship. Like the first my very first relationship, I don't count because I was young. I was a teenager. It lasted 3 months. And then I met my husband and we were together for 10 years. And then I met my my ex-boyfriend, and we were together for 6.5 years. And so the first real relationship, my husband was a fucking sex predator, and now the second relationship I've had is abusive in other ways. And yeah, I'm done. I'm done dating, dude. It's crazy. I It's been a difficult road trying to open up and realize that I am actually, in fact, in an abusive relationship. Even though he's never hit me, he's done other things that are very concerning. Like, I, I don't want to go into detail, but because I don't want to, trigger anyone. But like, reading more about it, I'm like, oh, I'm not uncomfortable for no reason that this is actually bad. And a partner shouldn't be treating their partner this way. And like, it really took me seeing how him hurting me hurt my kid to realize that it's not about me anymore. It's about me and my kid. And my kid is the most important thing in the entire world. So now that I am his only parent, I have to take better care of myself and actually like watch out for myself. And so after the ex ruined Mother's Day and seeing how that affected my son made me realize that I needed to get out. So I started looking for places and I talked to my dad, who agreed to pay for a down payment on the place because I knew I wouldn't be able to come up with that on myself so quickly. It would take me a lot longer to save up the money. But he said as soon as you find a place and you secure that lease, the agreement, I'll send the money. And he did, and I secured the agreement. I got a place and I'm moving out, and this is really happening. It's really happening. And I have so many mixed emotions because I have lived in this apartment for almost 15 years now. It it's been about 15 years because I moved in when I was pregnant with my kiddo, and my kiddo is going to be 15 in next month. So this is the place that I've called home for as long as I can remember. Most of my adult life, if I'm being honest, because I moved up here in 20 years ago. So 15 out of 20, that's 5 years that I lived somewhere else. So yeah, this is most of my adult life has been in this apartment right here. But because he refused to leave, even though I suggested it would be better if he did, he said he's looking, but it, despite it being a little more difficult for me with having a kid and a single income, so I'm paying for two people, I still found a place faster than he did, which tells me he's not looking at all. Because I saw lots of studios that he could have moved to, but the thing is, I can't force him to move. So the best option for me was to move myself. And I'll be honest, he still doesn't know I'm moving because despite how many times I've told him, I don't think he believes me. I think he thinks that I'm just bullshitting. But I'm actually moving. I actually found a place. I toured it with my son. We were both there. We talked to the realtor. I have a lease agreement with my name on it. It's happening next week. And he doesn't believe it's happening. And part of me is a little bit scared because he's been really nice to me lately. Because I think he might be afraid that I'm leaving. But if I'm actually leaving, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if I'm so sure that he wouldn't hurt me, but at the same time, the fact that the question is there is the concerning part. I will tell you guys something that I have not told any of my friends or my dad. He has multiple guns in the apartment. There was no way for I definitely protested when he brought them in, but I made him hide them very well. But he still has them. They're functional. I've seen him take them out and like clean them, and it concerns me. I know that it's not necessarily an indication that somebody might hurt somebody, because I do believe that responsible gun ownership is a thing. It's possible. But at the same time, when he's already been concerning and said concerning things and done concerning things, I think my biggest concern is that he might hurt himself. I've been kind of recently protecting myself by becoming very, very boring to him. And I'm hoping that that continues to protect me. He doesn't care. He won't care if I leave because I don't provide anything for him except for cleaning up and just a little bit, because honestly, I only clean when it gets so bad. But he doesn't clean like at all. So I will let shit pile up and pile up and pile up until it's just unbearable to me, and then I will finally get the energy to do it myself. I wonder how much it will pile up without me here. I'm sorry this is such a long video, but it really has been a long time since I've made any videos, so I wanted to tell you kind of what's going on. Kind of. It's gonna be okay. I'm honestly super proud of myself for how much I've accomplished recently. Just since since I started this YouTube, to be honest, because I started it because I got a new job. The reason I got a new job was because my ex had suddenly quit his job. He told me he got laid off, but I found out later that he had quit. And it's another, like, huge red flag. I don't know why I keep getting myself into these stupid ass relationships. But anyway, that's not gonna happen again. Because the next time he quits his job, I won't be here to pick him up. But his downfall, even though our entire relationship has been abusive since the fucking start, and I was so insecure and coming off a rebound when I met him, and then COVID happened and we got stuck together, and then we were stuck. Like, after so many years, you're kind of stuck with the person. It's really hard to separate. But anyway, before I got this job, I really believed that I couldn't do anything and that I was useless and worthless. And so, but I got the job at the gas station out of complete desperation. I needed to pay my rent, and he had no income suddenly, and I still had rent to pay because I had a kid. If it was just me, I would have lived in the car and whatever. I didn't give a fuck what happened to me. But because I had a kid, I had to take care of my kid. So I went and I got a job at that gas station, and I started making videos because I was doing the graveyard shift and it was kind of freaking me out, and I was lonely because being in this relationship had isolated me so much. Like, anytime I would try to talk to a friend, like just texting on the phone, he'd be like, "Who are you talking to? What are you talking about?" He'd like try to look over my shoulder and read the conversation, and regardless of what the conversation was, it made me uncomfortable. So I stopped talking to people. So of course, like, I lost friends because I stopped talking to them. That's just how it goes when you don't maintain your friendships. And so that's why I started this channel, because I had nobody to talk to. And I was like, I'm working graveyard shift. I have 2 hours completely alone to myself. I could talk to the void. YouTube being the void. The void used to be Tumblr for me. So I started this channel, and it turned out to be super helpful in boosting my confidence and boosting just my ability to talk to people, and as also the job as well, just like showed me that I could do it because I got promoted to manager, and then I got hired at the grocery store and promoted twice so quickly, and they're very impressed and proud of me. I'm doing so well at the grocery store. It's a huge confidence booster. I realize I can do this by myself. I don't need anyone. I'm independent, and I'm going to live on my own with just me and my kid. But the thing is, I'm supporting my kid by myself without any help from anybody else. Because my kid's dad is dead. And that's just the facts. And I'm not sad about it. I feel weird. I feel weird. Anyway, I am making this video in my car, and you're staring at this lovely little skunky. He's very sweet. He was my snuggle buddy when I found out my kid's dad died. I cuddled him for days, and now he has like a special spot in my heart. Like, literally when I see him, I'm like, oh, he makes me feel better. I have a lot of stuffed animals like that. Even though I'm almost 40 years old, I still feel that way about some of my stuffed animals because they got me through some hard times. And life is scary, but we just have to keep going. And as humans, we cling to whatever comfort we can find. And sometimes that's an inanimate object that's shaped like a cute thing and it's soft. And this is very soft. Anyway, it's now much longer than I intended, but I will leave it there. And I will see you in the next video, which will probably be in my new house. Yes. All right. Bye, you guys.